Welcome back everyone, SweetBattlescars here, and I am back with another unboxing video. And I know it's been a while, but now I have a pretty awesome figure to show you guys. This is the Figuarts Zero EX Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, and I believe this is the first entry in this larger scale set of figures that was, it's relatively new to the Figuarts line of Dragon Ball figures. I believe this is the first one, and I think I saw a couple of websites online that confirmed that we have a Super Saiyan Trunks that's been announced also, and a Super Buu figure in this line of, larger scale figures. Just to give you an idea, this box doesn't fit in a single frame, so it's roughly about 12.5 inches tall. It's not so wide, it's about, let's just call it 7 and maybe 3/4 inches wide. So it's a pretty big box, and it's a pretty amazing looking figure. When I saw it online, I just thought I had to have it, and I do think that it's a very nice entry in the Figuarts series of Dragon Ball figures. And I don't have any large scale Dragon Ball figures like this, not this detailed for sure. I used to have a very old large scale Goku figure from I think the 90s, but I think I sold it or lost it, and that was foolish, I know. But so this is the first pretty large figure in my collection that has anything to do with Dragon Ball as far as statues. But I do have the larger, the real action heroes line of Dragon Ball figures in my collection also, and those are pretty big as well. They're I think they're a little bigger than 12 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and open this box. But those are the real action heroes Dragon Ball figures are more like figures. They have articulation and everything, so I don't think they can really count as statues like this one, because to my this figure doesn't have any articulation, or it doesn't move or anything. And I'm sorry for the whiteness in my screen here. My room is kind of dark here, so I do have a lot of lighting. And the white background that I'm using doesn't help. I think I might be switching to maybe a darker background. So, sorry about the noise. I know it gets kind of loud. So here is a figure, very well packaged, and boy, is it pretty awesome looking. It's very heavy too. It's I can't tell you how much it weighs, but it's got some mass to it. It is heavy. The hair especially, it's very top heavy. The hair is pretty massive here, as you guys can see. It's solid. So it has this plastic here that's holding it up. That's protecting the back of the figure, I guess. And I'm gonna set it on the plastic just to show you the base first. It's a very nice base for this series of figures, and this is the first one in my collection. This is the first one. I'm pretty sure this is the first in the series. So there you go, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, and it's got this gold ring around it, and little slots for the figure to stand. So we're gonna put it here. We're gonna see if the figure is able to stand on its own. I did notice that it has a little hole there for maybe a peg or something. So we'll see. It might need, it definitely needs a peg. Here it is, a clear plastic peg, because, as you guys can imagine, all that hair is pretty heavy. It's solid plastic. It doesn't feel hollow at all, so it is a pretty solid figure. Let's see here if I can get a very good angle here. I'm gonna reduce the light a little bit. Maybe that's better. Maybe, hold on. So I want to give you guys a good look at the features. There we go. I think that's better in terms of lighting. So there is the face. Very nice face. I guess it's hard to get in front of the camera because my table is in the way, but it's a pretty tall figure. I'll measure it in just a few minutes here, so you guys can see the level of detail on the clothing. The colors are very nice. Very nice details on the undershirt there. Back of it, very nice paint job. It's a very nice paint job. It's got a nice base coat there and a lot of details, a lot of shadows and highlights. It's very, very cool looking. Paint job on the boot there. It's got like a weird clear spot there. I don't know what that is. Looks weird. Huh. Little defect. Doesn't matter. The hair is kind of, it's got this golden, it's not golden paint, but it's maybe like a metallic yellow, is the best way I can describe it. But the tips are almost like transparent. The camera is not really picking it up, but the light kind of goes through them a little bit. It gives it that very translucent feels. See, like this one here. I don't know if you guys can see it too well there, but it looks very nice. It's really cool looking. As far as the sculpt, it's very nice. It's very clean. No flashing, no lines anywhere except for, I guess, the shirt here. I don't know if the shadow. There you go. You can kind of see it there. There's a little bit of a line there from the casting process, but no, not a big deal. Not too big. Other than that, I don't see any other sort of lines anywhere. I guess a little bit here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's a little line there that could have been cleaned up a little better. But in general, it's a very nice figure. It's a very good quality, as you can expect from, you know, S.H.Figuarts. It's a very good company. I have a lot of respect for them. They do a pretty good job with their figures. Alright, so let's set the figure on its base. Once and for all, the hair is in there. Let's get rid of this plastic. And now you can get a full shot of the figure, or almost, I guess. It still doesn't fit in my camera completely. It did come with a little halo here for its head. So let's see, where does that go? I guess it goes... I can't see it. Here we go. And it just came off its base. Let's just put it back in there. Yeah, I kind of lifted the figure, so it came off its base. Yeah, if it sits on there pretty well, I would say. It doesn't wobble. And like I said, it's got a lot of weight, so it does need that peg there that runs from the back of its hair down to the base. It definitely needs it. This is a pretty top-heavy figure, and all that hair definitely needs some support. So wise decision there, but you know, that little plastic pole doesn't bother me too much. It almost disappears in the background. So moment of truth. How big is this figure now that we're getting these large-scale figures in the S.H.Figuarts series of Dragon Ball figures? So I'm not measuring the base. I'm lifting the ruler slightly. So the figure itself, I guess if you count those plastic supports, or you know what, let's count the base. So from the bottom of the base, because the base is part of the figure, from the bottom of the base to the top of Goku's hair, he is about 11.5, I would say. But if you include the little halo above his head that you can barely see here, it's right there. You can barely see here because of my lighting. He is about, actually as tall as the box, about 12 and maybe an eighth, 12 and a quarter. No, actually, yeah, actually 12 and a quarter, just about. So it is, I would say maybe just 12 inches. It's about 12 inches tall. I guess if you don't count the base or the halo. Very nice looking figure. Now you guys can see all the way around. You know, from a distance you can't see any of the lines or little details in the paint job. I'm sure they'll only get better as time goes on, but very nice entry into the into this line of figures. The first entry, very good start into these large scale figures. I can't wait to see what other figures they give us now that they're going with this scale, you know, very massive figures. I love their small figures, but I'm excited to see what else they give us. And of course, we have confirmation of a Super Saiyan Trunks. That looks pretty sweet as well, and a Super Buu figure in this scale, of course, for the S.H.Figuarts 0EX. You know, I guess it's not S.H.Figuarts. It's just they just call it Figuarts 0. So there you guys go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing video. I hope you guys like the figure. I'm liking it a lot. I love this entry. I wanted to see what it was, you know, what these figures were gonna be about. I do like them. I like this figure a lot. So I think I will be getting the other figures that they release, especially that Super Saiyan Trunks. That I'm definitely getting that. So look forward to that unboxing. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for next unboxing video. See you later.